Yo, yo, what's going what? Hold on, chat. Anniversary is it? He's gonna have to really. They're gonna need to really work on some of the pass pro technique stuff, the sets in terms of making sure they keep his base steady, they keep his weight back a little bit. But the Texans need tackle badly. They got rid of Larry Tunsil and for a multitude of reasons, including cap space, adding draft. Oh man, I'm sorry. It was frozen, so my fault. But yo, wait, hold on. Yo, what's going on live? What's going on stream? It's your boy Matt with another fire. Hold on. Right here. What's wait. What's going on live? What's going on stream? Is your boy back with another my stream? Make sure to double check smash the like button and subscribe when you guys are new at 6:31 p.m. on Friday, April 25. Casey said, don't forget to Casey's like, don't forget to subscribe and hit the the bell notifications for more awesome live streams and videos like this. I'm going to pin that comment. Casey said, is that your new intro where you came out of every door you're kidding? Apparently, I guess it is my new intro. Apparently. Apparently, it is my new intro for YouTube. I mean, hey, why not? Since I got a bathroom, why not? The Seattle Seahawks select. What up, 12s? Before we start, I gotta say happy birthday to my son, Jedediah. I mean, if you guys like the intro, let me know down in the chat down below if you guys like the intro. With the 50th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Elijah Arroyo, tight end, Miami. Seahawks select. Elijah Arroyo. Seahawks select Elijah Abreu. Precious Awareness something from HitPN, www.youtube.com live, QBL, 8DPLP, latest Packer Games live stream.
As they're trying to help Sam Darnold and set him up for success. Nice speedy tight end to throw to you will certainly go a long way in helping find some efficiency. Yeah, he's a player that as the route extends, he gets harder and harder to cover.
How are you doing today, Arena?
But the Senior Bowl, we really saw that teams that tried to, the corners that tried to guard him, safeties that tried to guard him, linebackers, they really struggled as the route unfolded once he got down the field. He is going to be somebody who works the second, third level.
I'm out of breath from that, though.
He is a pass catcher.
Please welcome Panthers running back, Chuba Hubbard.
Oh, wait, I'm going to live stream, bro. You join, bro, at Ray. Sounds good, Rita. Yeah, I might even check that out after my stream. Casey says, Rita, I watched some of your Fortnite videos.
That's interesting because they didn't draft edge. We all thought they were going to draft edge in the mock draft. Something we talked about. So they ended up going central row.
Next something for the Seahawks.
They feel like, okay, this makes more sense where we're drafting. We like the combination of Scorden and McMillan. I'm a big fan of Nick Scorden. I think Nick Scorden's kind of been slept on. I think he's going to be better than where he is drafted here. He got a lot of attention from tight ends and running backs and chip plays.
I'm out of breath.
In terms of chipping him out of the backfield. When you watch him at Purdue, he was a real bull. One-on-one, just running people into with his bull rush into the backfield. He's got that nice spin move that we've seen right there. He can rush with some speed to power. He's very clever in terms of his attack of the pocket. He's not going to be the most explosive, twitchy rusher, but Bucky knows how to rush. And there's something to be said for guys who come in, unlike his teammate Shamar Stewart, who didn't know how to rush it and has all the traits. He knows how to rush. If you take the place off, Nick Scorden is a better player than Shamar. Yes. I mean, he's not even close in terms of the productivity, how he plays the game, the polish, all of the technique.
I just think Simon Taman. Hey, Rita, if you want, you can call him Casey if you want. It's up to you, though. That's my own name, Casey, though. But it's up to you if you want to call him by Casey or not. I just want to let you know, though. Not trying to be rude to you about it, but if you want to call him by Casey, to be sure, you can if you want. Not trying to force you or anything, or not trying to be rude about it. I'm like just saying. On the something.
Look, this is the guy that went from linebacker to edge. We've seen the juice. That's just the explosiveness and juice that he plays with.
Oladipo for the Titans. Casey says I'm the one that was live streaming with him the other day. Omida says, yeah. We got 2 likes on the stream chat. We got 2 likes on the actually 3 likes. At 6:38.
Here's another linebacker to rush, and all 3 of those guys have natural instincts as a pass rusher. A lot of teams really liked him. This does not surprise me. He comes off here. There's probably some sad teams behind the Titans in this spot because a lot of teams really like Oladipo because he's on the ascension.
There's more than a few teams because as you made reference to it, so you're watching the NFL Network the last couple of days of the draft coverage. There was this concerted effort to look him up, so he was grabbing some attention. Bucks officially on the clock in Green Bay. We find out.
And what is it? I shared it out to my company tab.
Get your first paycheck. Realize it won't cover your.
Hey chat, let me know down the chat down below how many subscribers I have. Down in the chat down below how many subscribers I have. Because I'm trying to hit 700 subscribers.
With low prices store-wide. Eat well for less at Whole Foods Market.
6:39 p.m.
Mix in one high-energy hose at a grocery store.
So yeah, chat, if you guys want, how many? 640. Wow. Let me know down in the chat how many subscribers I have. Down in the chat down below.
Watch Supermarket Sweep. Now streaming free on Roku.
He's being found out, and if he's not going to come to justice.
The stories behind the crimes.
Would he have committed the murder if it were not for social media? Yeah.
640.
And the people behind
Casey says hi, Rita.
He offered her love and gave her death.
all day. It was like gruesome saying every day.
What did he do? What did he do?
It's 640.
Destination for true crime.
Summer Maria. I don't know what you're saying, but
I have something planned for us.
DJ. Whatever that means, but okay. At 6:41 p.m.
Hey, Dr. Phil here, bringing you the best of the best of my daytime series. Did somebody slip up and write stupid on my forehead? I'm Batman. There is no Batman. It's a cartoon character. Right here on the Dr. Phil Roku Fast Channel.
And the fan will be right back.
Back here on Draft Center, presented by FedEx, Lance Airline.
Hopefully we'll be back.
Round number 2 from Green Bay, Wisconsin. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are on the clock.
The Texas.
53. Let's reset and tell you.
Don't worry, the Buccaneers. I'm just.
We've seen over the last hour or so. Guys, I think Luka Burton's selection here really grabbed a whole lot of
The Buccaneers.
He had the potential to be maybe the best receiver in the draft. So credit out of that conversation. This is a guy that was smooth, fluid. The dog is dynamic. The dog had a great the dog
6:42.
Dog said, "Can I get a little something?" I wanted some more dog to sleep in for the day. He doesn't know like his dog to sleep in.
And the Dallas Cowboys helping out their defense with the ACC Defensive Player of the Year. But the roundup presented by Roundup for Lawns.
Please welcome NFL legend, 1996 Defensive Rookie of the Year, 3-time All-Pro, 3-time Pro Bowler, and Super Bowl
6:43.
What's up, Green Bay? Yeah, I love the energy. Love the energy. And with that in mind, with the 53rd pick in the NFL 2025 draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Benjamin Morrison, DB, Notre Dame.
Remember a couple seasons ago, him picking off Caleb Williamson's game when he was playing for SC. Didn't see a whole lot of him this past year. I think he was up really quick. This is probably the black on a ton of memories for this past year.
Yeah, coming off the injury and that.
My bad, Sean. Trying to put my phone on the charger.
But the talent is absolutely there. Very patient in reading routes, but is inquisitive when he's reading what you're doing. squeeze those deep routes and get the head turn, head around, and play the football. You see that a lot. And definitely good football awareness, football IQ. Right here, you'll see how quick the head got.
6:44.
Ball first, got good ball skills, outstanding ball production, 9 interceptions in 31 games, which stands out. I think he's got a little bit of a stall in terms of matching and operate, so he'll give up some separation from time to time, is what you're going to have. But he's a lockdown, dead right down the middle, second round corner.
6.
And
Number 4.
now, it makes sense.
6:44.
Had he not been injured, there's talk that
Friday, April 25th.
one of the first, 6, 7, 8 picks out of the second round. This is all fit in the scheme. This is Todd Bowles. I ain't gonna need text Todd this week. Told him good luck. But Todd, long corner that you play ball there, you don't get they play something. They're gonna get going on how they're getting chaos pressure from everywhere. You have guys that can pick it off in the back end and give you an opportunity to turn the ball over like the Buccaneers want to do.
Looks like my Packers on the chat. Here we go, my Packers is Jeff.
All right, Green Bay, make some noise.
Woo! My Packers. And he just loves to do Sanders get drafted. I'm not too sure yet.
Thanks, Commissioner. I also want to introduce Kenya and Marcellus from the Boys and Girls Club in Green Bay. We're recognizing incredible youth.
6:46.
Fire Change Initiative. The NFL works with Boys and Girls Club nationwide to help young people find their voices, advocate for issues important to them, and become future leaders.
4 likes on the stream.
Help me announce the pick.
My bad, Chip. Doing good. On the Jeff and charging my phone.
The Green Bay Packers select Anthony Belton, tackle, North Carolina State. Go Packers!
Let's go! Anthony Melton, welcome to the team, Anthony. We got Anthony Melton.
He's 6'6", 336 pounds.
I might like this pick.
I think he's very comfortable in his body and moves well. He's enormous. He's got power. He's got pretty good arm length. A little technical. Very consistent when it comes to the punch timing or truck pushing.
We got Anthony. Packers got Anthony. Let's go. Dubs in the chat.
Big part of the way they get that.
We got Anthony.
I thought it was a deep line. I have to make sure it's D. Edited AI. I just need to make sure. AI. I need to make sure it's legit. Something tells me.
Oh, baby. Bo Nation, I see you over there.
Mama going in charge of us. 40.
The Los Angeles Chargers select Trey Harris, wide receiver, Mississippi.
Trey Harris for the Chargers. 649, 4 likes on the stream already.
Watching this year, got a lot better. So what you want to do, go back to school, get better. He's a 4.5 40 player, but he doesn't play like it. He plays faster. He plays like his hair's on fire. I love the urgency and I love the competitiveness. Now it's an easy route tree, relatively speaking, at Ole Miss, but he wins vertically.
Casey says not yet.
Once the ball's in his hands, he is a really physical player. I love this catch. One of my favorite catches of the year over the top of LSU.
Hey Casey, let me know what do you think about that pick. Anthony to the Packers, what do you think about that pick? Let me know what you guys think down in the chat about the Anthony something to the Packers.
are going to
650.
because he can stretch the field vertically.
10 minutes there, 7.
But if it's 3rd and 5 and they play off on you, just a quick little hitch and let him go.
Casey said, I think that was a strong pick.
For a guy that is tall, that is really fast because you're talking about the long strider, the big playability.
Hey Casey, you did not see my reaction. You did not see my reaction, Casey, did you? Did you see my reaction from that? I don't know why, but did you? 6:50 p.m. Friday, April 25th. Hey! My TV says nope. Casey says, remember, don't show too much of your TV. What TV? Oh yeah, chat. It's 6:51 p.m. on my time. Hold on, chat. We're having a problem with the Wi-Fi right now, chat. $6.52. Jojo the grandpa parent gives says hello, sup? Jojo the grandpa parent girl, how you doing? We got 5 likes on the stream, let's go. The man and God 25 says hi, sup man and God? How you doing today, the man and God? I'm having a little difficulty without chat. Give me a moment. Let me probably wait for a minute. It might pop in, I don't know. We're having a little difficulty at 6:53. 5 likes on the chat, let's go. Oh, what? 5 more ways to hit 10 likes. Try make it hit 10 likes, chat. Alright, chat, I think we're having a little difficulty. Give me a second, chat. Casey said what happened? Just give me a second, chat. Oh, I can change it. Oh, can I change the wallpaper? 6:55 p.m. Come on, I don't want to miss the draft. Hold on, Chad. Let me get the password going. Casey said this, I'm unsubscribing. LOL. Yeah, we're having difficulty 14. Hold on, Chad. Let me grab it. Sure. I'm trying to just dream about it in the middle draft. Yeah. I mean, Wi-Fi.
Yeah, so when you see it in the dark, it'll light up. You can see Death Star in the sky, and you'll see the Death Star light up. Yeah? Yeah. Hold on, I'm making that up. Yeah, it's just the internet went out. Okay.
On the internet right now?
Yeah, the internet's gonna come back.
Oh, so now my TV went behind.
Yeah, it should be back by right now. It's working. What are you guys looking for? We're looking for it. I got it. You got it? Yeah. All right.
The internet should be on by right now.
Alright.
Right, Sharon?
Yeah, because my thing went off.
Just go back all the way?
Go back?
Yeah.
Yeah, because my TV went, nothing so far.
Yeah, go back right there, home, right there, and then.
Yeah, nothing. Sorry, chat. We're having a little 640 at 6:57. What up, Chef Snug? Welcome to the stream. An interesting stream. This is a very interesting stream. Way to go. 6:57 p.m. Come on, Wi-Fi. Move. Casey says, what up? Nah, no more minutes 7, chat. And chat, my fault, chat. This is my fault. No, it's the Wi-Fi fault. Huh? Salute to Packers! 6-9 got Mountain Sound. What up, on? You like it? You always like go and text somebody about my Pack. Hey, Pack, do you want to stream together tonight? Let me know. I can end off this stream and I'll just send you the friend request if you want to stream together. So yeah, let me know if you want to stream together. Sorry, my hair's just messy. But yeah, 6:59. So yeah, Pack, if you want to stream together, let me know. 700. Casey says, what up, Pac-Man? Hey, everybody, go ahead and subscribe to Packers. Hey, chat, let me know how many subscribers I have, chat. It's 7 o'clock p.m. Let me know how many subscribers I have, chat. 7 likes so far. Let's go. I mean, so far it's been 6 for me though. So yeah, chat, let me know how many subscribers I have. Wait, let me make a poll right now. Okay, hold on. $664 subscribers ain't bad. Seven and 2 p.m. Come on, we are we started Sam, we all having technical team. Alright, chat. 665, let's go. Let me try to get the Wi-Fi going for you guys. Hold on, chat.
We restarted the Wi-Fi again.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, because like it's not working on my end.
Yeah.
Because I am trying to watch NFL chat on my live stream.
Come back early, before everybody stops eating, So the next one we do is come back, so you gotta make sure you come back.
His screen, now we just gotta wait for it to stop blinking.
But you guys having problem over here?
The Wi-Fi?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I won't have a problem with it.
This internet's very old. We're gonna be getting a new one.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, this Xfinity one's old.
Oh.
This is a 4G. I'm gonna tell Rachel to get us the 5G.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a 5G.
Oh, this is it?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a 15 speed. That's cool.
Set up connection.
just give me today bad line. I got bad like time. I know, it's just the internet's very old. We just need to get going. Like 5 years old maybe. I don't know how old it is.
He's pretty old.
Yeah.
Probably like 4. Oh, he's working now.
Yeah. Oh hey! Let's see the body working. Let's see mine is working. Wait, let's see mine is working. Isn't mine working? Hey, looks like mine is working. Hey, shit, we got the Wi-Fi on. I gotta go, man, but I got the Wi-Fi on. Need all something new on my TV.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi should be working now.
Let me try to get back to the NFL draft.
This is the time I need to go take a shower. It was 7:45.
Let me go work to the channel. Sorry, Chum, had to drink more tea with the phosphorus. I think the draft is over, chat.
When you get a bag of chips, you need to go take a shower. Go take a shower. No chips if you don't take a shower. No chips.
Like TV.
You can take a shower and have a bag of chips.
Wait.
Well, when they play the big game, it's great.
Yay, we back on, chat. We got back on. I'm not even because we got it back on. Still it to Wow.
All right, Raymond's on the clock here. I feel like maybe there's a couple different options they could go.
They just always take really good players. They do a really good job of
We got it back on.
good players schools. And I just think it's worked so well.
Sorry for the interesting stream chat. We got the Wi-Fi back. We got 8 likes, I went 2 more likes until 10.
You turn on the Ohio State game, it really tells you all you need to know. He can play at a very, very high level. There's some character concerns on him. That's why he is dropped. He is a first.
Jessica Perkins. I dropped you, but welcome to the interesting stream. Make sure to drop a like. We on 2 more likes and wait for 10.
Still there. Trey Amos is still there from
The Ravens is on the crop.
Defensive lineman is there. But in terms of the best on the board, I would say those are the best on the board.
Let's see who's the Ravens going to draft, chat.
Yeah. But no, I don't.
So Sam says, hi, don't stop. Stop, Sam. Subject is important. Sam says, sorry for not watching your live stream. Jessica Morgan says, have a good night. You too, Jackson Goodman. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and drop a like.
Baltimore Ravens selection. Please welcome NFL legend.
Wait, hold on.
Good evening, guys. You may also know me as Vice Farmer Brown when
Sam says I was sick. I do understand, Sam.
He has grown, harvested, and donated more than 2 million pounds of food to help with hunger relief. And
Jessica says,
and so our motto is to never
God love you. Salute to that. Salute to that.
that no child will go without food. My son JW and I, we have the honor and the privilege.
I'm actually going to put a pin on that one. Make sure to subscribe, chat.
Pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens have selected Mike Green, linebacker, Marshall. Let's go.
All right, I'm just going to say it again. The Ravens just find dudes with fall in their lap in the draft. It's crazy.
Every year it's like this. Every year, Bucky. And Mike Green, when we turn on the tape, you're going to see a very urgent player. Everything that you're going to see is going to be urgency. It's going to be physicality. It's going to be playing with a tremendous
Mike Green.
skill too. He's not just winning with activity and energy. He wins with skill as well. And I mean, that was one of the highlights of the entire thing. Oh, right there. Son, we got to sit down on our heels right there. You got to plant the. You can't just let it come right down the middle. I mean, that we're not doing that. But Mike is a big. Oh, it's short of five. I thought that's what we were going to attack with. But not again. No! A sixth time. Listen, Mike.
I don't know that was Connor was who we thought we heard his name called.
Yeah. Well, so what really stood out to me about Mike Green is when you turn on the Ohio State tape and you think, okay, Marshall versus Ohio State.
7-13.
He was going against Josh Simmons. He was going against at times Donovan Jackson had his hands on.
Oh, baby. It's a blessing to be in Broncos country. Let me hear you.
The Broncos.
Wisconsin Badgers, baby. We got another one into the College Football Hall of Fame. We did it. Now, with that said, with the 60th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select R.J. Harvey, running back, UCF.
RJ Hudson.
This is a dude with a school record of 48 total touchdowns.
Sean Payton.
Hey, Casey, we got the Wi-Fi back on.
The quickness, the burst, the athleticism. We talk about like the smaller body type, but it's important that you match the running back with your quarterback. You think about all the work that Bo Nix has done in spread system and the gun. This guy is a terrific shotgun runner, but also gets the ball out of the backfield. Sean Payton has done it again. He found his running back to be a big time player.
We've talked about Denver looking for, sort of like a Swiss Army knife in the backfield. It's hard to be the type of guy that can do that.
More of a dump down, it's more dump and run type of, it's not going to be dynamic, but the speed, one of the things that stands out, so he's a 4.40 player with a 1.57 10-yard split. It tells you he's not as fast as starter, but the build-up speed, once he gets to the open field, is probably not.
Take it back to during the day with the Commanders.
Commanders selection, please welcome NFL legend, 3-time All-Pro, 4-time Pro Bowler, and 2-time...
Sam says hi. The Washington is on the clock.
What's up, Commanders fans? Commanders, where are you?
Washington Commanders.
Check this out. With the 61st pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the 3-time Super Bowl champions, 5 times world champions, Washington Commanders selects Trey Amos, defensive back, Mississippi.
Washington select Trevor.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, we had a lot of conversation about Trey Amos getting
The Momos.
But when you really look at it, the corners have not gone overboard like we thought. We've been waiting for that big cornerback run, but we haven't really seen that run. We can go back to back to back to back Trey Amos is long, he's rangy, real smooth and fluid. Love the comparison to Davis White. Mr. Davis White was coming out of LSU. He also was kind of like their technician. He does his best work when he can put his hands on it. He is a press corner specialist. It's going to be interesting to see how he plays in DC. Super fluid. He's a really good player. I put him in the first round with Washington in mock 3.0 because, I like his size and athleticism. I thought they'd want to get away from the smaller, the Emmanuel Forbes didn't work out for him. Trey Amos is about as fluid as you're going to find. Whoever said Tre'Davious White, that's not my comp, but they can start writing comps for me because that's a perfect comp. That's a perfect comp, and I like it a lot. It's just when you saw him in his workout, Bucky, at the combine, the way he backpedaled and transitioned and flipped his hips, to me, that's one of the best drills at the combine is watching the backpedal and they flip their hips both directions. That pretty much tells you exactly what kind of hips the corner has, and he's just really smooth.
Hey, Chad, let me know if you can see the TV.
It definitely is in Washington. That defense we saw much improved last year in season number 1 for Ken Quinn. It's a big time win. Chicago Bears, who's their selection to find out coming up.
Hey, Chad, let me know how's your let me know how's your guys' day been today. Good, bad, let me know.
With Birthday 365, we embrace nature's amazing diversity. We elevate the heroes who are multi-mystery and
Hold on, Chad, we'll be back. I'm just going to get a drink, and I will be back in like 2 or 3 minutes. And in about for 2, 3, 4 minutes.
Things are not only about to change, but it's going to be better than you've imagined. You're going to go out here with more joy today. Sitting outside the gates is not your destiny. You will come into a beautiful place.
Anchor for our soul.
Do I have any believers and not doubters in the room today? I know we do.
Back here on Draft Center, presented by FedEx, Bucky Brooks, Lance Erline, and Mike Am with you. The Chicago Bears will be their 4th pick of this draft. We saw a concerted effort so far on the offensive side with Ben Johnson now their head coach, tight end, wide receiver, offensive tackle. The leads with the slot so far, and the direction that this team has gone.
I mean, it's just been great going on offense, but at some point they have to stop some of these teams on defense. I would like to see them address some of their defensive needs and defensive personnel. They should be good to go on offense. Maybe they want to get another running back, but they've committed a lot of capital to the offense side of the ball. It's okay to go on defense if you want to stop somebody. Running back and edge are the 2 positions in need. Best players that you can see the best on my board. Landon Jackson right there is an edge. Darius Alexander if they want some depth, but I think edge could be it here.
All right, let's hear who it is.
To announce the Bears selection once again, NFL legend Des White.
Y'all still booing, huh? Y'all must be booing this bad weather y'all got to live in year round. Because I know y'all not booing the best team in the division. But on a serious note, with the 62nd pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Shamar Turner, defensive tackle from Texas A&M. Look, I love you, baby.
I love the banter with the fans. There's not shy about giving it to the fans in Green Bay. Mark, you guys said, hey, let's roll with the ball.
The kid just playing all offense. You know, listen, defense. Mark Turner being on the inside. Big man on the inside. Very aggressive, active. This is a team that before Dennis Allen can heat people up, you got to be able to stop the run. You got to be able to teams to play on your terms. So Mark Turner is a guy that can give you some of that quick hands every point of attack as a pass rusher. But really, man, I love what he's been able to do as a runner.
It's a 4-3 guy, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, Shamar Turner's a great technique, but you know he's
I'm back, Chad. I just had to go to the bathroom, man.
Incredibly aggressive, so much so that truly fits in there.
Overall pick goes to the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's what it is.
Selection, please welcome NFL legend, two-time All-Pro, and member of the 2000s All-Decade Team, Dante Hall.
Chiefs Kingdom, let me hear you. With the 63rd pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Omar Norman Lott, defensive tackle, Tennessee. Let's go Chiefs!
Lance, what do I need to know?
Just he rushes. I mean, he gets up the field, he rushes. He's got incredible pressure rate this year because there was a lot of substituting and rotational defensive line up there in Tennessee. And when Omar Norman Lott is in the game, the pocket gets rushed. And he's got the ability to get to the edge and then play through the edge. Plays with really good leg strength and leverage through the edge of the offensive line. And once he's in the pocket, you're going to see a lot of this. He's just voracious once he gets there. He finds ways to get to the quarterback. Very, very active. Gives you a chance on third downs to win from the interior. That's what it's all about these days. You rush from the outside, the teams that can really have the biggest impact can rush from the inside. Big time player. Plays hard. Love the energy.
Meanwhile, the Philadelphia Eagles.
Snacks is whoever voted no is numbers as hell. Snacks since Casey, cause Ray is streaming is the best.
They say breakfast is the most
Salute to that.
well then. Correct. Enjoy your choice of
How are you doing today, Snack?
with egg and cheese on a toasted bagel.
Did you drop a like yet on this stream? Let me know.
Jump a tax bracket.
This charger is probably broken, my kid.
Your taxes for you and get you your maximum refund.
I can help with that.
Get that refund. Ask yourself, why am I working for
Next is cause Ray stream is the best. Facts to that.
Lit into it, find what you're owed and generate invoices and reminders to get you paid fast. Feel like a boss. Into it. Your way to run.
If it's myself or if it's with Casey, all my streams are the best. If you want to see some more stream with me and Casey, let me know down in the chat.
Could definitely do with another pair of hands. I'm on my way. Every week, you give the children a chore to do.
He's done so much to change our family.
Thank you, Jojo.
You guys ready for this? I was born ready. On America says, I don't like blank on my sandwich. When you fill in the blank, ketchup, pickle, onion, mustard, mayonnaise. Oh! You take your team to the bank.
Fabulous. Black cat.
Join host John Michael Higgins for America Says. Watch full episodes on Game Show Central.
TikTok Radio is the perfect place to listen to the top TikTok songs living
On TikTok.
from your For You page to your TV screen.
My man, that was on mute.
I'm honored to be here representing the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles tonight. Go Birds! With the 64th pick in the 2025
This is who the Eagles are.
Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles select Andrew Makuba, defensive back, Texas.
Andrew Moore.
Came over and played 4 years starter. He can play slot. He can play safety. I think he's best when he's a robber and just can kind of, I don't want to say freestyling, but just
Welcome to the
make plays. He's very
NFL.
Really good ball skills. Ran a little faster than I expected at senior ball. That's a good tackle there, but he's got to be a little more consistent. He comes in hot as a run support tackler. And that's a big deal when you're a safety. You want to be able to do that, but really high football character. And Dabo over to Sarkisian, he got to learn from a couple of really good programs, good head coaches, high football character. I think it's a good pick for Philadelphia. It replaces Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, who is also a versatile piece. He's the same kind of versatile piece.
Same kind of versatile piece, really good in zone, active. Remember, Vic Fangio wants to play top down on defense. They're not going to give up the big play. They have the safeties and proper alignment. They don't allow them to make a ton of plays. He's a guy that could jump in there and start right away. We saw what Cooper DeJean was able to do early. We saw what Quentin Mitchell was able to do, Quentin Mitchell was able to do. They don't mind playing the young guys. And so if Sidney Brown isn't able to jump in with Reed Blankenship, maybe, just maybe, you see him Cooper play sooner than you expect.
You guys mentioned it. C.J. Gardner-Johnson no longer with the team. Darius Slay as well. They did bring in Adoree Jackson, but clearly Howie Roseman and this front office felt like, hey, let's go get another versatile Philadelphia, I don't want to say that darts get richer, but it does feel like
it has to be hard for you, Giants fans.
It's okay. We got a quarterback in the future. We got a dominant player on defense in this draft.
You're looking over there with Indy because they're loaded.
I might miss it.
I mean, you spend some time in the Bay Area, strength in numbers. And that's what the Philadelphia Eagles will do. They can overwhelm you with the number of good players that they have. And here's the bad thing, Yammer. They got younger but better. They're younger everywhere, so they got deep and talented young lineup.
It does feel like it's an uphill battle for a lot of these teams in the NFC. The Eagles clearly sitting at the top, but I don't know, maybe that margin's closing just a touch here in that division. Washington is certainly there.
You really believe that?
Look, I'm just telling you right now, I look at that Giants.
You got Jackson Dart.
We got Jackson Dart. But that defensive line, man, is
what's that with the Giants?
Yeah, we're talking about the Giants going on the clock right now. Why not? Let's double down and get another stop.
We're double down. I mean, okay, let's see if we can put some points for the Giants. I mean, I'm still looking for Saquon to walk through that door, but maybe they can find their version of Tiki Barber to come through there and help them put some points on the board.
Isn't that the point here? Like, don't we start thinking about offensively how to help this team and put some pieces on that side?
Look, they got to put some pieces on that side of the ball. They got to find a way to score because I look at this division. You talked about people closing the gap. There are a lot of good players that are coming through there. Washington Commanders are there. We got offensive rookie here, James Daniels. You got some of the Cowboys kind of taking that running ball approach that they want to do. And now you have the Philadelphia Eagles. So yeah, it's tough.
I'm laughing, and I shouldn't be because this is painful looking at this. Offensive total is 30th in the league in total offense. 30th offense, 23rd.
So we're going to add on.
I saw that push-ups, chat.
Look at every man jammer like Detroit sometimes.
They need offensive. They clearly need offensive line help. Is something that they need. We know they need quarterback, but they address quarterback, I should say. I like Tyrone Tracy a lot. Singletary and Gray, nice fill-in pieces.
You gotta get it back.
We get it back. I don't think feels like they know it.
Get another wideout.
Martindale, contract coming up on the Robinson here.
Offensive line makes a whole lot of sense. We see where it is.
To announce the New York Giants selection, please welcome NFL legend and 1996 NFL Force Fumble leader Jason Sehorn.
To all of our fans, you look amazing out there, and you look even better filling our stadiums on game day. So thank you for that. With the 65th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Darius Alexander, defensive tackle from Toledo.
So, like we said, go offensive side of football, right?
You know what the Giants are saying? The Giants are saying, yeah, all that offense stuff. We haven't won because of our offense ever. It's always been about the defense. When the defense is right, going all the way back to the heyday when I was a kid, when Lawrence Taylor and all those guys were kind of wrecking shop. They believe in playing great defense, and they add Darius Alexander from alongside Dexter Lawrence. Got Andrew Carter, hit by Thibodeau, Brian Burns. I mean, heck, your defense might be your best offense. They may be able to turn the ball over and score some points. That might be the formula and the blueprint for the New York Giants.
If you told me they were going to go defense with this pick, I would have said to you, okay, it's going to be one of these secondary guys because they need some help. Corners have had some issues as you watch this team. Candidly, guys, I'm almost shocked here. It has been a revolving door on that offensive line for this team. And I know we've seen a run of offensive linemen getting taken off the board, so maybe that's part of that reason.
Yeah, you got to stay true to your board, though. I mean, if you don't, look, it's not a great year for offensive line this year. And looking at who's on the board, maybe it's better to just get best player available.
Well, that's what the Giants have tried to do here. Here's the Chiefs pick.
To announce the Kansas City Chiefs selection, please welcome Chief Football Administrative Officer of the NFL, Dawn Aponte.
Thank you, though.
With the 66th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Ashton Gelati, defensive end, Louisville.
Who?
I like the name.
Ashton.
Former powerlifter's parents.
The Kansas City Chiefs. Select Ashton.
You can see he does not.
My bad of the names, chat.
He is a very, very strong.
I don't really know the names, so my bad.
And you look at him as a defensive.
Ashton something for the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm just going to show it.
Really strong, just kind of beat you up off the edge. He strikes me as the type of player that fits in the same mold from conceptually as Karlaftis. We're going to get right down. We're going to get either half man or right down the chest. Stick a hand in the offensive tackle and run him back into the pocket. Principal player. I like him on tape. And there he is, right here at a young age. There he is, already lifted, getting this right, getting on the show. Oh, we're not supposed to be front squatting that much weight. That boy just made my knees ache just thinking about it. Look how much bigger. So you can see it. You can see those legs, and it shows up on tape. He's a good player. He's tough. He's physical.
And then he grabs
beats you up in the run
his
game,
drop
too.
in by the
You're not going to have a lot of success.
Kansas City
Kansas City Chiefs get better on the defensive side of the ball. What do the Browns do? That's what they come.
Now the Browns is up, chat.
Eczema isn't always obvious.
Eczema isn't always red.
But now, eczema isn't always going to stop you.
With Eblis. Eblis is a once-monthly treatment to help those with moderate to severe eczema find real itch relief and real results. Like skin that's still more clear at 1 year.
Bye-bye, chub, this guy.
Don't use if you're allergic to Eblis. Allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Eye problems can occur. Tell your doctor if you have new or worsening eye problems. You should not receive a live vaccine when treated with Eblis. Before starting Eblis, tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection.
Skin that's still more clear, even at 1 year? Clearly, it's possible with Eblis.
Talk to your doctor about Eblis for eczema. With hundreds of sales every week, eat well for less at Whole Foods Market.
Yeah, this shower, this kind of shower, Hi, Jack. I can see you.
All kinds of fighting goes on here. There's no off-season in the UFC.
Yeah, I might actually do this one, put over there,
My name is Madonna from Hurts and
Seven Jenny Lawrence.
So many great guests.
How about me?
And some of my very favorite people. Say what now? So you hear that every day. I left sat and this poor girl came up, man. Are you Jon Snow? No? You met Andrew before.
In my dream.
This could be another party. We've got a cake and we're all...
Business is nothing. Join me on the Graham Norton Show channel for non-stop classic Norton.
Along with Bucky Brooks and Lance Earl, I'm Mike Am with you. It's Draft Center presented by FedEx. A look inside the draft from the Cleveland Browns, who made a ton of noise yesterday on the other side of a trade that watched the Jacksonville Jaguars move to number 2 to take Travis Hunter.
The draft, number 2,
at 5.
round 2, and the draft came on, Cleveland Browns.
The linebacker out of UCLA, Carson Schlesinger, is certainly fired up to be heading to the Browns.
With the 67th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Harold Fannin Jr., tight end, Bowling Green.
Buck, I saw your eyebrow raise.
Hello, Fannin Jr.
I like the fact that, on one, he doesn't necessarily have a uniform change. You talk about bowling but I really like this for the Cleveland Browns. And when I think about this, I think what the Browns are doing is they're building all the pieces of the infrastructure. But whenever they land that quarterback, that's going to be their long-term solution.
2024.
Harold Fannin Jr. is a pass-catching phenomenon. He is a guy who gets open and kind of reminds me a little bit, and it's going to be tough for me to say, he reminds me a lot of Antonio Gates with his herky-jerky running style. You just look and you're like, how is this guy 10 yards behind the secondary? Because
741.
he just has some subtle wisdom.
19 minutes and 8, yeah.
He doesn't, like, he's so tight
Around
in his
the back.
lowers. He has to run, everything has to be a real linear track. But did we mention he led college football in catches and rushing and receiving yards? He's the first tight end ever to do that. Like it's really impressive what he was able to do.
He's special. Back to Green Bay.
And once again, NFL legend Steve with
Here we go! Fans of Green Bay!
The Raiders! Organized CJ Fan team.
I love you guys. There is no better team sport in the world than professional football. Do you agree?
No!
And there are no better fans in the world than NFL fans. Do you agree?
No, not the Raiders.
I am thrilled to get the privilege to...
Not the Raiders. The Packers, though. Green Bay.
I believe he has a commitment to excellence, and we are thrilled to get, with the 68th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders.
The Raiders.
Darian Porter, defensive back.
All right.
Let's go.
Dylan Porter.
Porter's not a guy that's slow. That's pretty clear when you look at what he did at the combine. The 4.3 42nd among the DBs.
Well, this is the classic Raiders pick. I mean, you talk about 6'2", 190 pounds, running 4.30. We're going to take a chance on that.
11:43.
The legacy of the Le'Veon Davis makes it mandatory within the organization. But then you look, man, he's a pretty good player.
Putting my phone on my TV.
As a height, weight, speed guy, a lot of speed, a lot of tools. Now it's about making sure that the technique is polished. Now, but you got to like where you start with. And former wide receiver turn center, right?
Yeah, well, it's weird.
I'll have good dogs,
He ran a 4.3. He ran a 4.3 40, and he also ran a sub 1.5. He ran a 1.49 10-yard split. That means he's really fast at the beginning and he's really fast at the end. But what's strange about him, Mike, is he's a 6th-year senior, and this is his first year starting. So this brings up the concern, like, why is he just starting? He's a special teams ace. Right off the bat, he's going to be an amazing special teams player to start off with. I think the Raiders are drafting him to be something more heavy in the zone. Played a lot of zone over there at Iowa State, and only 1 year.
7:44, Chad.
in that 1 year. So he didn't have a lot of starting reps. That's the problem is not a lot of starting reps, but the speed, the traits are elite. Watching him move at the combine, you can see he still needs. It's weird to need more work on your fundamentals and technique that much when you're a 6-year starter, but only 1 year as a starter. But elite special teams.
So what
I
do
don't
you do
know
with
what
that?
that
Based on
team
the
is.
experience
So,
that Lance just made reference to, like, how do you evaluate that? Because that is it's an anomaly. Like, that doesn't.
It is an anomaly, but I can say from an organizational standpoint, the Raiders have always done this. Part of the reason why I was able to move from wide receiver to cornerback is a big part of their strategy. Ron Wolf worked in Al Davis with the Raiders. That is a big part of what they do. So for the Raiders, this is nothing.
7-4-4.
Work with Patrick
7:44.
see if they can get him up to speed. But the one thing they
Friday,
get a
April
chance,
24th.
a special teams demon will get a jersey every Sunday. And as long as he has a jersey, has an opportunity to get on the field, that bodes well for his chances of not only making the team, but being a key contributor early in his career.
Yeah, we've been making the rounds on some of these all-star showcases. It's very clear. The guys that you talk to that, know they'll get drafted, but not exactly sure kind of what that career looks like, always seem to want to embrace special teams. The Patriots are on the clock right now. It is picks number 69.
Oh, the Patriots.
Two selections will go Trayvon Henderson. Here's a quick pick.
With the 69th pick
Love
in the
that shit.
Maker, watched every single one of
I
Washington
am going
State's
there
games
now.
this season. This dude, all he did was just find the end zone. This one feels
of the night.
We talked about Luke and Burden with him, but Kyle Williams, you see that speed, like that's real speed. You can see it, and it's a real fluid, flowing, athletic speed as well. He was terrific in the Senior Bowl. He's done nothing but move up and up and up the draft board, and so the Patriots so far have taken Trayvon Henderson to help the quarterback, and now Kyle Williams to stretch the field and make the quarterback more dangerous, let him air that arm out. I like Kyle Williams. Steve Smith knows him very well, and he was telling me this is one of the dog of dogs, is one of his favorite guys off the field because of his mindset and mentality. He said he's like a young me in terms of mindset out there. And he didn't mean that. I knew exactly what he meant when he said that.
Look, this is a dude, when you think about Josh McDaniels in the offense and how they like to operate, he kind of fits the bill. Fast wide receiver that can get vertical.
What the? The Detroit Lions.
Packer Nation, what's up? So what's going on in this place? It feels amazing. 1 year ago on this weekend, I cried because I thought I was going to be a Packer. But the Kings of the NFC North came and saved me. Detroit, baby, one prize. Fight down, fight down, fight down. The Jacksonville Jaguars have traded the 70th pick to the Detroit Lions. Let's see who my future teammate will be. With the 70th pick in the 2025
7:47.
the Detroit Lions select Isaac Tesla, wide receiver, Arkansas. One prize.
Isaac Tesla, I guess.
He can thank outgoing Senior Bowl director Jim Nagy, who's now in Oklahoma as their general manager, for the invite, because he's getting drafted in the 3rd round because he showed out at the Senior Bowl, and then he showed out at the Combine.
Look, he's a catcher, looks like.
For some guys, it's about production, 3 years, 4 years. For other guys, he wasn't all that productive, but he's 6'4", 214, ran a 4.43, and played really well at the Senior Bowl. And look, 19.5 yards a game from the slot. Yeah.
He looks like my being a good pick for the
Does it make sense?
Lions.
I do, man. Look, when you put that kind of yards per catch average on tape, I mean, people have to respect it. And the fact that he went to the Senior Bowl and did work, and then he had the opportunity to come and to show up, that's what you want to see.
Okay. It is the New Orleans Saints right now that are on the clock. Cam Jordan. If we pull 2 quarterbacks out, it could matter. Get RG3 Kirk Cousins. Is it? If anyone would know, I feel like he would know. You guys don't have it. Tyler Shuck is the last selection for them. He went 40th overall. I'm just saying, Shador's still available. Let's see what they do at 71.
Monster Jam is as big as it gets. Fun for the whole family. Watch the Monster Jam channel.
When it's hitting out my color, I'm supposed to let it cross on the street when it hits an hour mark.
365 days a year. Now available on Brookfield.
Any murder is a horrible tragedy, but murdering your own mother reflects a particularly callous and depraved individual.
I realized he was not like us. He was a monster.
Once you take the film, you either kill them or you get caught.
He had his eyes next to a floor on a scale that is difficult to know.
Yeah.
We know what happened because
Alright.
he tells us what happened.
Camera doesn't lie.
Look at your room.
What? Yeah. It's better than the last one.
Because you clean it.
Yeah. And plus I have my own bathroom too.
Oh my goodness.
I caught me jug. I caught me jug. I have my own bathroom like him. $7.50 chat. Oh, my glasses. Can my glasses stay on? Now the stream is a little better with the alley-oop.
You see the touch for the first time and you just can't believe it. Any words of advice you'd like to offer?
You're gonna need
So the third quarterback taken off the board in this year's draft was
He likes baby, this one is good.
at 40. We thought the Saints were playing for a quarterback. We saw them take at number 9 overall, tackle Banks out of Texas. They are on the clock right now at 17.
Saints drafted who? No Saints. You know.
By the way, I just want to throw this out there.
Who the Saints drafted? I don't know.
Their pick, it should also
I don't know who the Saints drafted, Chuck. Okay?
2026 third round pick. So clearly kind of refilling and recouping some of the draft capital that they gave up on the Travis Hunter.
Also, you will see
And what's your main intention?
planning on some of these picks because they don't say there's a drop off in this draft. Once you get to the fourth round, you're going to have more picks in next year's draft to go for.
Hey, you guys can see from here too.
Please welcome back NFL legend and former Wisconsin Badger Ryan Bryant.
All right. With the 71st pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Vernon Broughton, defensive end, Texas.
Oh, they haven't selected yet, but oh, they did.
All right, so the Texas Longhorns making a statement here.
Brandon and Bryant. You know, to the Saints.
Yeah, you know, he's a weird one, Bucky, because when you look at him, he's got these skinny calves, these big up stackable skinny calves. He's got, carries a lot of his weight, you know, he's got a high cut. He doesn't look like he's been wearing number 45. And then you see him, he's all over the place, just crazy active with his front, good hands, quick hands. He doesn't look the part of the player. And that's, you know, that's important to disseminate. Some teams get really bought in on it needs to look a certain way. You see small wrists, like the body type just doesn't look like what you're used to. But when you watch games, Broughton's all over the place.
When I was a kid, we used to go to these guys from the restaurant. They used to sell these thin cups, and one of them,
7,
Tasmanian devil.
5, 4.
It looks like the Tasmanian devil coming off the edge. The limited energy always went out there. They can be hungry.
The Bills are being funny.
Thank you, NFL, Buffalo Bills, for having me out to make this pick. Being a graduate of Wisconsin, I know how y'all party.
Here we go, Chad.
Y'all doing it right. Y'all doing it right. With the 72nd pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills select Landon Jackson,
Minnesota.
Arkansas.
Oh, many run Razorbacks here. 2 out of the last 3 selections.
Landon Jackson.
On edge for the Buffalo Bills. What do I need to know about a guy that was a second?
754. 755, Chad.
It's funny that Will Campbell, he was doing that. He's giving them work. He has kind of like a herky-jerky, unorthodox approach to it. But he kind of wears you down. It is. It's strange to see, man, but it throws you off. And that being starting to combine at 4.68, straight line speed and quickness. I'm telling you, that herky-jerky style throws people off. And if you're not ready for it, it's almost like dealing with a knuckleball thing. You get you going, and you're a long night for it.
Yeah, he's not fun to play against because he's got a straight line. You know, it's not like he's got a lot of wiggle. Man, does he play hard and herky-jerky, like you said. Had a phenomenal game against Will Campbell. That was kind of the highlight game for me. But if you have an offensive tackle that doesn't stay after it, he's going to scoop up sacks.
The Jets, they pick it.
Salute to Jason.
Shout out to the Jets here.
We got Jason in the house. How you doing, Jason? 756.
And Anthony Beck, the 4 first-round picks we had in 2000. And also we got a free 99.
We got 10 likes on the screen. Let's go. We got Clean. Clyde. How you doing, ZOIP?
Azarian Thomas, DB, Florida State. Represent, man, represent.
Here's my chat.
In terms of the selection, that spot for the game green?
It does make sense because he's long and rangy. He didn't have the fastest 40, but what he does have is some dog to him. He's a guy that kind of come out.
Jason said, how you doing, Ray? I'm doing good. Jason, how you doing? Sorry, chat. Like, I just had to text my name at 7:57.
Marcus Coleman with the Jets and his teammate with the Houston Texans. They both came over in the expansion draft. And he said, it reminds him of a patch of Marcus Coleman, who was a big, long cornerback who was tough to throw. And that's one of the things that everyone's going to talk about with the New York media. He's going to talk about the fact that he's long and he has good ball skills down the field, and he's hard to throw over. He's hard to throw past. He's also a very physical press man corner. And Bucky mentioned it. I mean, he is rambunctious in press. So if you're not ready in terms of your press release, you're going to get stalled. Your train is not going to leave.
Getting tired though, Chad. But I am going to what I was right now.
Maybe the most notable is Mason Taylor, who they grabbed in the last round.
Jason said, what time is it for you, Ray? It's 7:58 for me. Almost 8, 2 more minutes, just 8. I've been doing stream mostly all day. This is like my last stream for today.
Each bite is zesty, juicy, irresistible. Only at Costa Vida. So good.
Is this midnight for you, Jason? Chat. I just had to text my Eat the clock.
It's the most fun you can have in the grocery store. I'm exhausted. I'm just sitting back here. Supermarket Sweep.
Watch Supermarket Sweep. Now streaming free on Roku. Calling all Tyler Perry fans.
Make sure everybody's on high alert.
Your favorite hit BET shows in one place, 24/7. Wait, what? Sisters, Zatina, Naomi, all the Queen's Men, Bro, and Ruthless.
I ain't seen nothing yet.
All the heart-pounding drama. All the time. It's a wild ride. On BET, Tyler Perry Drunk.
Back here on Draft Center. Can we just play the game here?
Sure, let's play. What is it?
Alright, should go on. Is the game free?
We're already looking ahead. Multiple picks. 83 on Steelers makes a lot of sense. Or, I don't know if we talked about it on the air or off the air. I think it was on the air. This is a territory where it could be a surprise. Yeah, 99, Tom Brady, the Raiders. Well, I think that makes a lot of sense.
Man, who's back for quarterback for the Chargers? He didn't want to.
Yeah, I think
Rams at 90.
Hold on, that's my point though. Now we're talking about that quarterback.
Well, developmental spots. Yeah, but either way, like, look, the pressure is all off.
Have you watched the new Minecraft versus Jason Alive?
Broncos country, baby, back again.
Snacks is ready. YouTube might get you if you show TV too much. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to show it too much.
With the 74th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Pat Bryant, wide receiver, Illinois.
Guy coming off a career high, almost 1,000 yards receiving for 94.
It's about ball skills for Pat Bryant. He's running 4.64 points. He's not a fast player, but what he does is this. When the ball goes up, he has a tendency to find positioning and then finish.
How is your name into this not?
Back shoulder fades. He's got a very good high point ability, and he's just he's a tough runner after the catch. You can see right here. He has a way of making first downs. My only question here, this feels a little early for me, but my only question here is, how's he going to handle NFL press man coverage? He's running a 4.61. He's clever with his releases, but you still have to get open somehow.
Yeah, so you get open, and so he has to have every trick.
Jesus, how are your weeks? Is that?
Sean Payton's done it with slowed up, non-stress, he's the guy that comes to mind. He finds ways to create opportunities for you.
Here's the Niners pick.
To announce the San Francisco 49ers.
49ers.
16th overall draft pick, Julian Peterson.
How's it going? 25 years since I've been here. Let's go Bay Area. With the 75th pick at the 2025 draft, San Francisco 49ers select Nick Martin, Oklahoma State, linebacker.
Interesting selection once again, signaling that John Lynch and his Niners team go, he's up on the defensive side. DN, D-tackle, linebacker, only team so far to take 3 front 7 players.
Yeah, this is interesting. When you think about the San Francisco 49ers and what they want to do, I think they're making a very concerted effort to get back to that identity. Defense. When they've been at the best, a lot of times you spend all of the time talking about Kyle Shanahan's wizardry. This is about getting the defense back on track. Robert Saleh coming back, being able to get these urgent athletes that are fast and physical. Nick Martin gives them a guy with some pass rush ability as well.
Yeah, this is, so he had 140 tackles as a junior. And then they moved him to linebacker, off-ball linebacker, and his instincts just weren't good. I mean, he just couldn't find his run fits. He didn't have a good feel for play development. And I think it's a matter of, he's a really good athlete, really fast, Bucky mentioned it. The athleticism is great. He has 140 tackles in his background. It's a matter of finding the right fit for him. How are you going to play and where are you going to put him?
Okay, the Dallas Cowboys right now are on the clock. Just taking a closer look at just some things that they might actually need here. Just kind of pulling it up on my screen. Previous pick, Tyler Booker, obviously, as Raku, the defensive end, they took in round number 2.
So, I'm just a little tired.
What a beautiful night out here in Green Bay, huh? All right. With the 76th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Savon Rebel Jr., defensive back from East Carolina.
Lance, he was the best available on your board.
Yeah, he was. I thought that for a while, I thought there was a chance he could go on the first at one point during the process. Then I thought for sure second. Here he is the third. It's probably due to injury. This is a really fast player, really rangy, and you're going to see some great ball skills. He's long arm. His highlights are impressive. I kind of wonder right now if there is an issue in terms of teams' concerns with the medical right now for him to fall in the third, because he's really more of a second round talent, the type of cornerback that usually gets drafted earlier because he's big, because he's long, he's fast, and he has ball skills.
You know, here's the thing, he's taking a long journey for him to finally get us through a sort of a small schools in neighborhood East Carolina. Hey, one side.
Nice, yeah.
Garofalo's got it. The Panthers now officially on the clock, trading 85 and 6. The Patriots pick here at 77.
To announce Carolina's selection, welcome back Panthers running back, Chuba Hubbard.
Hey, Carolina, we stacking. Just know that. Just know that. The New England Patriots have traded the 77th pick to the Carolina Panthers. With the 77th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Princely Umanmielen. Let's go!
All right, so Ole Miss getting reps in a big way in the first 3 rounds of this NFL Draft. Another player off the board.
Yeah, the first person to go there. He is the guy that can come off the edge and make it happen. It's described as a nasty spin move, but I would say that to me, he wins because he outworks and outlasts the blockers of the quarterback. This is a guy that is relentless coming out here. You see him closing coming. It's not the initial first, second and third effort. You see a nice little different move. Got a little edgy move. Even watching James Harden highlights, he got some stuff to him. And one thing that we've seen, edge rushers can dominate in this league from all round ranges.
Think he hits leg day?
Guys, he might be able to get it.
You think he hits leg day?
I think we're going to see it right here.
Oh, hang on to it. That's not a front spot though, like a lot of room.
Yeah, that's a set. That's not a typo. That's a
Light work, light work. Look at it, prove your money. Yeah, if you're able to get up on the squat bar, that'll get your money right.
straight line walking as much as possible.
Yes. Yes.
I'm sitting on a seat cushion right now. Okay? I'm surprised I haven't taken more either.
Eczema isn't always obvious.
Eczema isn't always red.
But now, eczema isn't always going to stop you.
With Eblis. Eblis is a once-monthly treatment to help those with moderate to severe eczema find real itch relief and real results. Like skin that's still more clear at 1 year.
Don't use if you're allergic to Eblis. Allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Eye problems can occur. Tell your doctor if you have new or worsening eye problems. You should not receive a live vaccine when treated with Eblis. Before starting Eblis, tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection.
Skin that's still more clear, even at 1 year? Clearly, it's possible with Eblis.
Talk to your doctor about Eblis for eczema.
Get your first paycheck. Realize it won't cover your rent. Fight the urge to call your dad. Let it help you reduce debt, save money, and build your credit. Realize you have to pay taxes on your money. Realize you don't know how to pay taxes. Fight the urge to call your mom. Remember, you're an adult now. Let it do your taxes for you and get you your maximum refund. Get that refund. Enjoy adulting. Enjoy your way to money.
One sheet of Bounty versus one sheet of the competitive brand. One sheet of Bounty is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less. Get the job done with more. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Because you're having an cakewalk. I can't let him fly solo.
Then let's find him a date.
You really think she'd say yes?
Who wouldn't want to go to prom with Drew Flores? I'm sorry.
Okay, show's over.
This draft center is presented by FedEx. I'm just thinking about all the street that just all the kids.
A fire moment. Too late. We're taking your hot dog off the street.
The things you need to do coming off of an NFL draft show. This bold, man. I'm surprised he showed up today for work. Landed on Bucky Brooks and Mike Yann.
Have we used the word hero yet today? Because if not, we need to use the word heroic on Bucky with Bucky Brooks.
Tomorrow, strong effort. It's a long one tomorrow, so be careful what you consider when we come. Because they like choices. The Arizona Cardinals. Their pick is in.
To announce Arizona's selection, please welcome back Cardinals NFL legend Patrick Peterson.
All right. With the 78th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Jordan Birch, linebacker, Oregon.
All right, Jordan Birch, get a little edge defender coming out of Oregon. 8.5 sacks in 10 games last season. Relatively productive for a team that was thinking, hey, maybe we'll get to a national championship.
Look, this is one about like the Cardinals trying to establish who they are in the desert. We've seen the guys that they've taken. Going back to the first round, we forget it's been so long, but Walter Nolan coming inside. Now you add a guy that was working on the edges in Jordan Bush, and then the kid they took last year from Missouri, first round pick. Darius Robinson. Look, they have a type. They have a sweet tooth for a certain type of player, and it's showing up. These guys all have 5 goals. They will get after it. They're feisty. I like this.
Same as the 49ers, kind of same body type, same as the Colts. Those teams have that. Jordan Birch is, for as big and beautiful as he is body type wise, he's not a real physical run defender. But man, can he rush the passer? He's got tremendous bend around the corner. He's a big edge who can really rush the passer. He's an interesting player.
Back to Green Bay.
With the 79th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select Jalen Noel, wide receiver, Iowa State.
All right, something's creeping up in your brain land, because I know you know this Houston
Well,
spot.
yeah, so this is interesting. Tank Dell suffered a really catastrophic injury last year. He's had multiple, ligaments in his knee. He's going to be out for this year. We're concerned, what he's going to be when he comes back. How's he going to get 2026? And I can't help but think that Jalen Noel is potentially, a player. First of all, a football player, really good. 4.3940. But you do wonder right now, based on how the Texans have drafted the Nico Collins already there, and with Big J. Higgins, they go to his teammate who plays in the slot, who can really stretch the field from the slot. I think the Texans got a really good football player and a really nice fit here. I do worry a bit about Tank Dell's health. But the Texans have to move forward and build the best team they can, most dangerous team they can in the AFC. And Noel's speed certainly helps in that department.
Yeah, that area scout that had Iowa State banging the table on the mat, taking both of those wide receivers.
Indianapolis's selection, welcome back, Colts running back and former Badger Jonathan Taylor.
Colts Nation, you know I had to double back. With the 80th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Indianapolis Colts select Justin Wally, defensive back, Minnesota, for the shoe.
I love it.
Rangy enough, you see, I was about to bring this up, and you see it there on the board. 12 passes defended, 8th in the country in FBS play in that category. So not shy, you can get one hand into the football.
Man, you like guys with balls through the gas, you get around it, guys that are active. We think about the changeover that's about to happen. Blue Animal taking over this defense. Some of the switches and changes in terms of the versatile techniques and how they go from man to zone and all those things. This is a guy that is very versatile in his play. The fact he has 7 interceptions, 27 breakups, you like that. I like that he play off and see with vision and break on the ball. Just a good player, solid little ball player.
Yeah, Chris Ballard covets ball production over all else. And 7 interceptions for his career, ton of pass breakups. That's what Justin Wally has. He is kind of the favorite of a lot of defensive backs coaches. I've talked to 2 or 3 of them in this process, and they all mentioned him. And I thought that he might go in the 4th round until everyone kept talking about him. And now I think it's just the point where the coach just said, we do not want to miss out on him. We want to get a ball hawking defensive back.
To pick 81, the Cincinnati Bengals, 2 defensive players. We see where they go here.
To announce Cincinnati's selection, welcome back Bengals NFL legend, UW alum, Tim Wabarai.
Bond, Wisconsin. With the 81st pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select Darian Fairchild, guard, Georgia.
Dylan Fairchild, guard or center. He can also play some center, and there's some teams who project him as a center. So here's the thing. I thought the Georgia offensive line took a step back this year. They already had 2 guards drafted now. 2nd round Tate Ratliff, 3rd round Dylan Fairchild. And Xavier Truss could get drafted the right tackle a little later. The center is going to get drafted. More players are going to get drafted for that offensive line, but I think he's going to have a little bit of a down year. But his 2023 tape was much better. He tested really, really well. He's a very good tester. So I think this is a matter of just looking at the 23 tape, just trusting the 23 tape, trusting the evaluation, really lean mass and the potential to play much stronger, much better. The Bengals needed guard help. Because this could be guard. It's nice to have 2 position flexibility. The guard center is where Dylan Fairchild could play. And I think they're betting on the athleticism and more on the 23 tape than the 24 tape.
And here's the thing, we talk about position flexibility. A lot of those interior guys have to be able to play center and guard. We're talking about making sure that he's able to get a jersey, make sure you have enough depth to be able to get through the game. We're trying to figure out the best place for him to play once we get in the game.
Yeah, it's been an issue for Cincinnati now the last couple seasons, so hopefully they're good up there. Welcome sight for Joe Burrow. George Sanders, finally you hear his name called, his first year, didn't get us away. He was at either.
Spend weeknights with 3 perfect gentlemen. Okay, they may not be general entertainer, but they are perfect. That's right. Weeknights starting at 6 p.m. Eastern on radio and television.
Now we're close off this in our stream. I will be back on tomorrow's stream, which is my like, but is subscribe and peace.